Yeah, but isn't it possible that Russia always keeps saying, and I want to bring General Dhruv Katoch on this, Russia always says that we have much more weaponry, that we have not unleashed yet. We have not unleashed our most powerful weapons yet. We've not unleashed our most powerful guns and tanks yet. This is only the start. This is 10 to 15% of what we have. Are they saying that only for effect, or do you see them doing that? Or is it true, General Katoch?
Thank you, Arnab. Arnab, I've heard this conversation, which I think is very interesting over the last half an hour or so. Let me give you my comments. The first thing is, truth is the first casualty in war. And I think from both sides, we are getting this very clearly, that the truth is the first casualty. But let me give you my assessment. When this war broke out, Russia had a few fixed aims. In my view, the most important aim of theirs was to get control over the Black Sea. Now, the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov was very important to them, and that is why they did not want Ukraine to become a member of NATO, because if Ukraine becomes a member of NATO, the access of Russia to the Black Sea gets threatened. So as far as this, the first war aim as far as Russia is concerned, they've got control over the Sea of Azov, and I think they've got practically the control over the Black Sea. So to that extent, Russia has achieved a very major objective. The second major objective which they have achieved is they have got total air superiority. So now when we are looking at the skies are under the control of the Russians. Number three, it is true that the Ukrainians had got these drones from Turkey. But against a superior air defense, those drones have been found to be ineffective. And so anybody claiming that those drones are doing a great job, I think they've got another thing coming. The fourth point is the complete destruction of major elements of the Ukrainian military power. And I think that has been destroyed to such an extent that as a cohesive military force, I do not think the Ukrainians can operate effectively. Now, let us also understand that there were people who were thinking that Ukraine will fall quickly, but that, of course, would not happen. They had 180,000 troops, well armed and well trained and well supplied by the West. So obviously, it has taken time. But the crux of the matter is the cohesive military power, as far as Ukraine is concerned, no longer exists. The fifth point, just within the last week or so, their logistic bases in the west of Ukraine, two of them, the logistic and training bases have been destroyed, which has hit them very hard. Now, an important point which is working in Ukraine's favor, I would like to put that across very clearly. You see, they still have support of the people. And so long as support of the people remains, there will always be remnants of resistance. And I think this is where Putin is going to face his problem, that unless Kyiv surrenders, there will always be resistance, and this can carry on for months, or it could be over within days. So the way I look at it is Russia has got the total advantage over the war now.
So is it in Putin's interest? That's the question I had asked. That's the question I had asked Senior. Then is it in Putin's interest to find a way to end this quickly? But he's not getting that, so he's in a trap. So I want to go to just on that point. I want to go to Elena. So Putin is therefore militarily and otherwise strategically in his own trap. He's got the military successes, but they do not convert into a takeover of Ukraine, and he's gone so far. He has to show that he's done a takeover of Ukraine, but he cannot take over Ukraine, so he's looking at a protracted insurgency. And Russia cannot allow an insurgency, and that's perhaps, General, what the West wants. The West, at the cost of innumerable Ukrainian lives, wants Ukraine to become Russia's next Afghanistan.